Hi. Hi. How's everyone's day going? Oh my God. I can't tell if the angle is okay. Sorry, guys. We're just gonna have to live like this. Hi. Hi. Good morning. It's like 10:52, so it's still morning. In my book, it's still morning. I've been awake for a while, but it's okay. Hi. Long time no see. It's actually been... I feel like it's been over... Well, no, because I haven't gone live since I left for tour, so... It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. Ariel, if you could describe your life in 3 words right now, what would they be? Stressful, hectic, fun. Those are like the 3 words that come to my brain. Right now, I would say number 1 is stressful, but hectic is probably a good word. Hectic and fun. Don't know if it's that specific order, but like definitely stressful, definitely hectic and fun. But yeah, that's probably what I would say. Stressful, hectic. Maybe not fun, but like something along the lines of fun. Have I been well? I got bronchitis and a sinus double ear infection the day after I got back from Europe. So I came back from Europe March 1st. Then I started feeling sick when I came back. I was on antibiotics like the entire time, but obviously like bronchitis, because it is like lung stuff, like you're just gonna have a cough. So I have a cough, but I'm okay. I took all my rounds of antibiotics, I took all my medicine, I went to the doctor. I'm okay. It's just like the aftermath of what is that called? Infection? How was uni? I graduated. The crowd goes wild. So actually, yes. February 13th, 2025, I did graduate university. I have my diploma and everything. I am done with university. So I actually do not go to uni anymore. I am in the process of getting my work visa to work here in Korea. Unfortunately, there's a lot of paperwork involved. There's a lot of steps involved in order to get the visa. So I am working on that. Now I can teach English in Korea. Actually, I cannot. It's actually, you're not allowed to teach English in Korea with a Korean degree. So even though I am American, I lived and was born, raised, all of that, blah, 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 because I do not have a degree from an American university, I cannot teach English in Korea because my degree is from a Korean university. But I also have no interest in teaching English, so that's fine. Yes, I'm in the process of getting my work visa right now. But it's just there's a lot of paperwork involved, so I haven't started work yet. I've been just kind of absolutely vibing. So yeah, I came back from tour, got sick, went to the concert for TXT, and now I've been vibing the past week. And now next week I'm gonna start doing more paperwork, and then hopefully by the end of the month I will start working. But for right now, I'm not working. I am just vibing whilst trying to piece together my life. You can only work outside of Korea. No. I can work in Korea. No. I can work in Korea. I just can't work as an English teacher in Korea with a Korean degree. Because my degree is from a Korean university, I cannot work as an English teacher in Korea, even though I'm American and I am very qualified to teach English. Well, maybe not very qualified, but I would say I'm qualified enough. You know what I mean? The whole, like, how many years did I live in America? 19 years that I lived in America? Damn, only 19. Wow. Guys, I just hit my 4-year anniversary of living in Korea. It's been 4 years of living in Korea. What are my plans for any upcoming concerts? I don't have any concert plans right now. TXT haven't announced anything. No concert plans. My job, Oh, I can work in Korea. Yeah. I can work in Korea. I just have to get my visa first. So I'm in the process of switching my visa. Once my visa is switched, I can work. So we're just waiting to get my visa switched. We just haven't filed any paperwork yet because between me and my company, we're trying to get all the paperwork together so that I can go to immigration and file the paperwork. But once I get the paperwork filed, I'll be able to work. It's just right now, because I'm still a student, technically under the laws, I can't work legally right in this second. But like once I get the paperwork filed, then I can start working. Just we haven't done any of it yet because obviously coming back from tour, my company was really busy. Obviously, I asked for a bit of time off to do the TXT concert, which they were like, yeah, absolutely, do whatever the hell you need to do. And so I was very busy, you know, living my best life. And then now they're still very busy because of tour. Like, I feel like people kind of assume that like once tour is over, like everything's over. No, we still have so much to deal with because of the tour, that my company is really busy. But yeah, we're starting to work on the visa now. I also did ask for a week off, so it's not like they were just like ignoring me. Like I asked for the time off to, obviously I was on tour for 42 days. So I work with TXT. No. I worked with ATEEZ on ATEEZ's tour. I'm wearing my merch right now because it's a very comfortable t-shirt. And to be honest, I've been cleaning all morning, so I did not want to put on real clothes. How was meeting TXT? I feel like a lot of people, at least this is just from what I've seen on Instagram. I don't know why, but one of my posts is getting a lot of likes, which like thank you, but also it's kind of terrifying. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, how was it meeting TXT, guys? We did not meet them. It was like a very quick photo sesh and you're gone. Like I actually met them at the Fen sign that I did. So like this was just very stressful and like very chaotic. And like, yes, would I do it again? Absolutely. But like, oh my god, you guys, it was so stressful. The whole meet and greet was crazy, but yes, I did see them. They were beautiful. They looked lovely. They smelled lovely. Subin held my hand. Could cry about that, and I do cry about it. Tan finally said thank you to me, and the cutest little voice in the entire world, and I wanted to like erupt into like a million different pieces in the entire universe. And it was lovely, but I didn't really meet them because like, girl, there was no time to say anything to them. It was very much holding out your PC, like shaking and hanging on for dear life. But yeah, it was fun. I would show you guys pictures, but I'm live streaming on my phone, but I did print out pictures. So I can show you guys the printed pictures that I took. What was it like working with ATEEZ? So I didn't work directly with ATEEZ. I worked for them. So like it's not like I met the members or like worked directly for KQ. Like our company worked for KQ. And we worked the same tour, not like the same tour, but we worked similarly in America for their tour, and now we just did Europe, and it was fun, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into running pop-up stores and doing all of that stuff, and it was really, really, really exhausting. Could I do tourism stuff? No, we did not have any time. We only had about 3 days off the entire 41 days we were in Europe. So no, we didn't have any time. The only thing that I got to do that was pretty touristy was the first day we landed in London, we did like a speed round of like 3 hours of like London city tour, which like was really fun. And it was really rainy, but it was pretty fun. And then on the last day we were there, we were in Paris and I got to see the Eiffel Tower. So like that's about it. I didn't really get to do much, you guys. It was basically just working. There were times in which like my coworkers went to sightsee, but I just preferred to stay inside because I was so exhausted. So like, yes, I think my coworkers did see more things than me, but also like guys, I was so tired, I couldn't do it. Like I was so exhausted. The mental and physical exhaustion of working that tour was just, I couldn't do it. So no, I did not do much sightseeing. I did, like I said, I saw some things in London. I've already been to London. I saw some things in London. Thankfully, a lot of our hotels were like in pretty touristy areas. So like I got to see like some tourist things just by like being in the same location, but no, I didn't have time. Like it was just work. Work, then work, then work, then work. But it was fun. Anywho, let me show you guys. I'm from Barcelona. Girl, I love Barcelona. I've already been. I went when I was little, but I want to go back again for sure. It was amazing. I loved Barcelona. It was great. I want to go back for sure. Aha! I knew I was missing. Okay, so let me show you guys the pictures, in case anyone's wondering. So day 1, I had Barricade for meet and greet. Tasty, you're coming to Barcelona in 5 days. Bestie, put me on a plane right now. Literally put me on a plane. I'll go. Actually, it's not legally, I can't really leave the country, but I'll go. First day I had Barricade for meet and greet. It was very stressful, and I did not get to ask everyone for a picture because I was very stressed out, and the girl next to me was kind of like really, really, really talkative, and it stressed me out. But I did get pictures with Subin. Ta-da! This is like my favorite picture, like, I think, of the entire like meet and greet. Oh my god, like. And then I also got a picture with Taeyeon, because Taeyeon was like right after Subin, and I don't know, I was feeling really confident. Who in TXT do you think I'll have a solo next? Obviously, Bolo. Everyone is assuming, or like there's like a big assumption right now in the fandom that it's gonna be Bumgyu solo that's going to be next. So I think it's gonna be Bumgyu solo, especially with his Instagram post. I feel like it's gonna be Bolo. But anyways, this was day 1, so I was by myself for the meet and greet. But yeah, sorry, cute. And then for day 2, Katya and I were together. What happened was Katya had a better number than me, and she got Barricade, and then I went over to where she was, and I was actually second row, but the very nice lady next to her let me sneak in, so I also got Barricade. So for that, we took a lot of group pictures between me and Katya, but first I got my solo picture with Subi again. Look at him. He's so cute. So yeah, solo picture with Subi again. And then we weren't allowed to take pictures with Bumgyu, which was so frustrating because his manager literally, after he signed my PC, the manager said, oh, you can only choose one like picture or sign PC. But it was like as he was signing it. And I was like, girl, why would you say it like as he's physically signing the PC, like, oh, you can only choose one. So we were both, me and Katya were both like, oh. So we didn't actually get any pictures with Bumgyu, which is so depressing, but it's okay. And then we got our picture with Yeonjun. Ta-da. Yeonjun also called us cute, so I'm basically the cutest person on this planet. And then we got our picture with Taeyeon. So cute. I love it. And then we got a picture with Kai. My angel. But yeah, so cute. It was really fun doing meet and greet with somebody, obviously, like standing next to your best friend, like meeting the people that made you best friends, like crazy. But yeah, so much fun. I'm gonna put these somewhere in my room. I don't know where I'm gonna hang them up yet. And then I also printed out extra copies of me and Subi for my desk at work, because everyone's gonna see me at work with me and Subi. What did you tell them in Korean? So we didn't really get to talk to them at all. I was way too stressed out. Day 1, I was able to tell Bumgyu, like, oh my god, you were really cool. I was like, oh, 너무 멋있었어요. And he was like, oh, 진짜요? 감사합니다. And I was like, 아니에요. That was it. I talked to Yeonjun in English. I talked to Kai in English. Taeyeon, I asked him if I could take a picture with him, and he said yes. Subin, I barely could say a word. Day 2, we talked to everybody in English, except for Bumgyu. We asked if he would take a picture, and then the manager said no, so then we completely lost our train of thought. Subin, I forgot how to speak Korean to Subin. Day 2. Don't ask me why I forgot how to speak Korean, because I don't know. So I got nothing. I said nothing to Subin. And then for Kai, Yeonjun, and Taeyeon, we all spoke English to them because Katya and I were like, guys, we were fighting for our lives. Meet and greet, literally, I'm not even kidding, was 24 seconds long for all 5 members. Like, I compiled all my videos of them like right in front of me. It was 20 seconds long. So you have 20 seconds between 5 individuals to like get something across, and like I couldn't do it. It was very stressful, but it was so much fun. But yeah. The only thing that I actually was proud that I said was, first of all, well, no, actually, I talked to Yeonjun in English day 1 as well. Girl, I don't even know what I was saying. It's so funny because, like, during day 1, the 2 girlies next to me were Korean, and we were, like, talking and chatting, because it was actually somebody I knew that I had met before at a different concert. And, like, we were just, like, chatting in Korean. The second the boys come to me, I forgot all my Korean. Like, all my Korean left. Like, it was crazy. And then day 2, because me and Katya were next to each other, I think we just fed off each other's energy, and, like, it was just only English. Like, the second Yeonjun came, we're like, hey, Yeonjun, like, you did so good. Oh, my God, you were so cool. And then we're like, let's get it. And he was like, let's get it. So, I don't know. And then Taeyeon, we're like, hi, Taeyeon. And he was like, hi. It was bad, guys. How do they smell? I don't remember, actually. There was a lot going on. Like, there were so many people so many managers, so many, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you like where I was. Like there was, yeah, it was, yeah, it was crazy. It was so stressful. I can't even, it was so stressful. I don't know. I can tell you Subin had a soft hand because when Subin was signing the PC, like I had my hand like this, and he like grabbed my hand with both of his and he was like, "Thank you." And then I was like, "Subin, can we take a picture?" And he was like, "Thank you." And I was like, "Thank you." I tried to say in Korean, but I was like stumbling over my words. I was like, "Subin, can we take a picture together?" And he just looked at me in the eyes and said, "Thank you." And I was like, "You're welcome." I was like, "You're welcome." No, I said I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. And then we took a picture. And then he left. But also I felt bad because after they like ended the meet and greet, they like went on stage and like talked to us for a second, and they were like, "Guys, we are so hungry, we can't do it." And I was like, "No, like they were hungry, like get them food." So I can't even imagine being in their position because like I was overwhelmed and like I was the fan. So like imagine like being like the person just like having people "Blah, blah, 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 take a picture, sign this, oh my god, do this, blah, 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 blah." I think I would pass out. So you know, kudos to them because they, you know what, they served. And I would do it again, but I think I would have to be like, I don't know. It was really stressful. Fun, but it was really stressful. But yeah, that was the meet and greet. It was fun. And I like my pictures. The pictures came out cute. Like, you know what? What the hell? My pictures came out great. Like, look. Iconic. Especially because, like, after the fan sign, obviously, like, I did a fan sign, but because, like, in the video evidence of my fan sign, all you can hear is my voice and see my back, it was, like, really hard to, like, even though, yes, like, I know it was me at the fan sign and, like, it's my voice and everything, like, it was really hard to, like, be like, wow, that was me. Whereas, like, this is, like, very physical, concrete evidence that, like, that is me and that is Yeonjun and that is Katya. Whereas, like, the fan sign, like I said, like, it was just my back. Like, that could be anyone's back. There's no proof. Obviously, it was me, but, like, there's no proof it was me. So this is concrete evidence that we met them, so. Yep. But yeah, speaking of just, like, my life and stuff, I am working towards starting to make content again. Once, obviously, like, right now, my life's kind of a little bit hectic, but it's also hectic in a way that I have time right now. I'm currently editing the video for Dunjack Diaries, which is my second channel, if you guys didn't know, that me and my friend Katya run together. We're gonna edit, like, a vlog of the concert. So I'm editing that right now. I'm also gonna be working on some short form content because I have some, like, collabs that I need to do before, people get mad at me. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then I really want to film a Q&A. Like, I really want to film a Q&A before I start going back to posting any kind of content. Like, I feel like I need to just, like, have, like, a life update where I just kind of, like, sit and talk about, like, you know, graduating and the job and tour and everything like that. Like, I feel like there needs to just be, like, maybe you guys want to hear about my collection and, like, my collection goals, like, for 2025. And, like, I feel like there's just so many things I need to say, that I want to, like, obviously, like, make a video. But I don't know if I should do it in the sense of, like, a Q&A or just do it in, like, a life update and then just chat. Like, what would you guys rather see? Like, me answer specific questions, or you just want to hear me, like, ramble about, like, the different points? Like, what do you guys think would be better? Because I have some questions that I asked, like, probably back in November or so for, like, I was going to do a Q&A back in November, and that obviously didn't happen. But I really do want to film, like, like a Q&A. So, or, like, that kind of a video. So if you guys want, should I, like, basically what I'm trying to say is, should I add, like, another question box? Like, should I put it on Instagram or, like, put it on my community tab? Like, would you guys have more questions you'd like me to answer? I can go back and look at the other ones as well and, like, answer those. Do you practice smiling beforehand? No. I'm also not really photogenic. Top 5 groups you want to work with? I don't know. Right now, nobody. I don't want to work. Right now, I don't know. Like, obviously, like, TXT, but, like, I don't know if I'd actually want to work with them because, actually, well, no, it was fun. Well, you know, I'd consider it. You know what? What the hell? Sure, I'll do it. Renting? Okay. Maybe I will just do it, like, in, like, a very chatty, like, life update kind of thing. Because, like, again, the job, the visa, graduation, a lot of you guys want to know about school, and like, yes, do I want to make the video about school? Yes, I do. I want to post that video, but again, I have to do it in the best way possible without getting like obviously sued or something like that. So I need to figure out a way to talk about school without like affecting any kind of visa or anything. Like, I want to tell you guys that I do not recommend my school. I do not recommend my program. Like, I can't talk good about it anymore, especially now that I've graduated. Like, I don't want to sit here and praise anybody because it was not very good, and I did not have a good experience. Obviously, like, I will probably be moving soon, so like updating about my moving and updating about where I'm gonna live, stuff like that. Like, I feel like I need to just speak, but I also feel like it might be better for me to have like points to talk about, which is why I might go back into the Q&A and just like look through the questions and see like what everyone's curious about, because like I feel like I might just be like blah, 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 blah. I haven't really talked to a camera like that in a while, so like I feel like I might just start rambling and then like there'll be no coherent points. But we also might just have to wait a tiny bit just so I have my throat back, because right now my nose is still running and it's like actually driving me insane. However, maybe that will add to the experience. So I don't know. Like I said, first and foremost, I need to edit the vlog from the concert, and then I need to obviously post some short form content. So please be patient. But I am ready to start filming again. Kind of. Not really. But I mean, I'll do it. Am I going to live alone or with Katya? So Katya and I are not going to be living together. She has a roommate already, and we don't really want to live together. I really like living alone. I like having my own space. I like being alone. It's nothing against her. It's just like the fact that I am a very much humongous introvert, and like I love having alone time. Like, yes, there's times where I don't want to be alone, and there's times where I'm like, oh my god, like I want to hang out and do something, but like a lot of the time I really don't. Like, I'm gonna be honest, after obviously being on tour for that long, and like being around my coworkers every single day, not having a day alone, like being around people, like it was exhausting, you guys. Like I would honestly like sometimes be like, they'd be like, oh, let's go to like a company dinner, and I'd be like, can I stay back? And they'd be like, sure. And I just would skip eating, like it just so I could be alone. Like, it's not in a bad way. I just, guys, I can't do it. I can't be around people 24/7. It's just not, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. So no. Do I want to live with Katya? No, I don't want to. But she doesn't want to live with me either, so it's fine. It's mutual. And she has a roommate, so no. I'm fine. I want to live alone. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I want to live alone. I don't want to live with other people. I very much like living with me, myself, and my shelves. That's all I will say. Top 5 idols everyone wants to work with. Kai Subin, Taeyeon, Yeonjun, Bokyu. You know what? Absolutely. You're right. But no, I can't, you guys. Especially after living alone for, what, 4 years now? I don't think I could do it. Like, I don't think I could just move in with somebody. Like, I think I would hate it. But I am thinking, like, about looking into the possibility of getting a bigger house. So there's, like, a bunch of stuff that I have to think about right now. So, yeah. There's a lot of things that are up in the air right now. Like, where I'm gonna live, stuff like that. I don't know what, like, where. Wouldn't it be hard working in the K-pop industry if you feel better being alone? In what way? I can still work with people. I don't mind working with other people. I'm just saying, like, in my free time when I'm not at work, like, I need time to be alone. I need time to, like, be, like, on TikTok, brain rotting, like, and not thinking about anything. I'm not saying I like to work alone. Well, yes, there is very nice things about working alone. That's not what I was talking about. I meant, like, living with somebody. And working in the K-pop industry, I don't have to live with anybody. I'm not being forced to live with anyone. It's not like I'm a trainee or anything like that. Like, I'm just working as a marketer. So, no, it's perfectly fine. I can live alone. And obviously, like, what is that called? Tours and, like, business trips, like, stuff like that. Like, yes, of course, like, I'm gonna have to be with people. And, like, those are exceptions. Like, of course, yes. But also, my coworkers are also very big introverts. And, like, there was times where my coworkers were like, yeah, we don't want to be around anyone. So it's very mutual. once you tour with the same group of people for 41 days straight, who are obviously like not family, you get to know each other quite well. And like we were all sick of each other by the end of it. Not like in a bad way, but like we were all just like, we want to be alone, we want to be alone. So it wasn't just me. Would I like to do tier list videos? Oh my god. I could, but I feel like the thing is like whenever you have an opinion on something, like I don't know, I don't mind sharing my opinion, you guys know that, but I'm also like, I don't know, I don't know if I don't know, maybe I'll just keep my opinions to myself. It's just a little bit easier that way, especially on like songs and stuff like that. Could you do a video about apartment hunting? I would love to make a video on it, but realistically, my apartment hunting is just me by myself going somewhere and like fighting for my life. And while like I would love to film that, it's very hard to film when you are literally the sole person, like doing everything by yourself. Like I admire and I respect everybody who can do both, like film and also be present in the moment of like actually trying to find a house. But for me personally, when I was finding this house, like it was way too much that I could not film. Maybe I could like film bits and pieces and then like do like a recap after, but like filming in the moment, there's absolutely no way. Like I just can't. I can't. But I would love to talk about it. Like I would love to talk about like, you know, like what was my budget, like where is my location, stuff like that, blah 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 blah. But yeah. Oh my god, did I just... Do I always work with idols or does it change? I do not always work with idols. It does change. Most of the time, I will just be sitting at a desk. We all know a tier list of TXT songs. I'll be putting every song in S tier. That's not true. I do have songs that I prefer over others. I am human. Would you consider being neighbors with Katya? Katya and I are technically... We live in the same neighborhood right now. Like, she lives about like a, I want to say like 5-ish minute walk from me. 4 minutes. It depends on if there's a traffic light, so it depends on the traffic light, but we technically are neighbors, and I love like being in very close proximity. Like it's very nice, obviously living very close to my best friend. So yes, we technically are quite neighborly, and if like she moved in next door, that would be so convenient for me. So yes, I would love to be neighbors with her. I just don't need to spend every waking minute with her, and I feel like she definitely feels the same way about me. We can ask her, I'm sure. We guys, I feel like you have to understand, like we've talked about this, like we're very close friends, and like we are both foreigners living in Korea. Like of course the discussion has come up, like, oh, like would we move in together? And it's just, we've just come to a mutual decision that it's just gonna be a no. Like don't worry, you guys, it doesn't affect our friendship whatsoever that we don't want to live together. Recap with info. Yeah, I could probably do that. It's more likely like way easier for me to do like that kind of a recap. But yeah, again, I'm not moving right now. Right now, the more like pressing issue is my visa. So when I am moving and when I start the process of like either deciding to stay here or move somewhere else, like we can figure that out at that point in time. Right now, I'm not going to worry about it just because there's no need to worry about moving right now because I don't need to move right now. Actually, right now, I'm just I've been cleaning my room. Like I've been trying to like organize it and just make it like better because once I came back from tour, immediately like my friend came to visit because she was going to the TXT concerts with us, so she stayed at my house for like a week and a half, and like my room has just been a wreck. I'm still doing laundry from before the tour, so like all the stuff during tour, all the stuff before tour, all the stuff during TXT weekend. Like I've probably done like 6 loads of laundry in the past like 3 days, and it's getting crazy. But we're finally getting to a point where like I'm almost done organizing and cleaning, and I probably have only like 2-3 loads of laundry left because I have a very small washing machine, and obviously, as you guys know, we have to hang dry our clothes. We don't have dryers, so like hanging it, waiting for it to dry, and then like putting it away. I also ordered a clothing rack because I really want to start displaying a lot of my merch. As you guys know, TXT have like so much merch that are like clothing items, and like I want to kind of display them, but also I need to free up space in my wardrobe because oh my god, I have no room in my wardrobe for anything. Like I have so much clothes that I can't get rid of because I got rid of like a humongous box of clothes, and I still have too much clothes. So I bought a clothing rack and I'm gonna put up and like put all my merch on, or at least see how much merch I can fit on it, and then we'll work from there. But yes, I've been organizing my room a lot, trying to like downsize just shit because I have so much stuff, like just so much stuff I don't need. So I've been trying to organize everything. Actually, when I was like going through like the process of possibly getting rid of this shelf and just like trying to put this somewhere else, but it's just not working. I just have too much stuff that I still need this shelf. I haven't organized my NCT stuff yet because honestly it just stresses me out a little bit, and I haven't gone through my other shelf as well. All I did was like I just put up my AT stuff that I got from on tour. Like I just put it around. And then obviously like my binder shelf can't go anywhere because I mean like I just have too many binders, so we'll see. Also my TXT shelves are too full. Like I don't know what we're doing, so la la la, it's all right. It'll be a work in progress, but as of right now I am not 100% up to date with everything. I need to finish all this laundry and then we can start like going through everything again. Which I'm gonna be doing laundry today while I edit, so yay. Also, I have to keep the window open because dear God, it is so hot in here. I don't know what happened. It's currently 23 degrees in here. That's Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's so hot. Like it was so bad the other day. I almost turned on the air conditioning. It's getting very hot, but I know it's gonna be cold again this week, so I don't know what's happening in Korea. The climate does not want to choose what it wants to be, which is fine, but yeah. Like I said, there's just a lot of organizing and stuff. Oh my God, you guys want to see what I bought? Me and Katya bought these nails to put on for meet and greet, obviously for the concert, but they didn't come in time. They came after. But like, look at how cute. Look at Youngmongi. They also look a tiny bit humongous for my tiny nails, but my nails are pretty long right now. Look at how cute. With Youngmong. Yeah, I want to wear them at some point. I need now a special occasion, and I have nothing to look forward to, so that's great. Wait till I have a special occasion. Just you wait, and I'll wear them. Yeah, we ordered them back when I was in Europe. I think I was in Germany at the time when we ordered them, and they said it would only take 3 weeks. So we're like, okay, perfect, and they didn't come in time. So we were very sad. Actually, Katya ended up, she painted my nails, and she wrote like Subin on my nail. He didn't notice, but you know, like it was the thought that counted, you know. I got really cute pictures of my photo cards with my thumb that said like Subin. It was like this, or like this, sorry, like this. So, but yeah, they're gone now. But yeah, my nails are quite long because I have been trying not to bite them. Except this one broke. We don't look at this one. Oh my God, you guys. So they sell it only in Korea. This specific artist, like we got them custom made. So this specific artist is located in Korea, but I feel like nowadays there's a lot of nail artists that like will do acrylics with like customizations. Like I said, we found out ours on Instagram. There was a few artists that we had been following that we wanted to get them from, but one of the specific artists that we wanted was not taking any new customers at the time. So we found this one and they're super, super cute. Katsuya got hers with bamgut on it. But yeah, I love them. Like I love them so much, but I just have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to wear them, nowhere to go. So I was like, right. And I mean, I'm not gonna put them on so I can clean because they'll just fall off, so that's okay. But yeah, one day we'll figure out where to wear them. Maybe like comeback showcase, come back eventually. That'd be nice, but we'll see. But yeah, other than that, I've just been, like I said, cleaning, organizing, chilling. I haven't started work yet, so I'm just kind of preparing mentally for working a 9 to 6. Obviously, I haven't worked yet, so I'm a little bit stressed about work. Not like in the sense that I'm stressed about like the workload or I'm stressed about my coworkers or my boss or anything like that. That's not it. I'm more stressed about just like being able to cope with like the new stressors and like the new workload and the new routine. Like I know I'll be able to do it. Like obviously I did it while I was on tour, but being on tour and like working a desk job is a lot different. Like obviously it's still the same similar work, but I'm very curious how it will go. I'm going into the office next week a few times to start, like I said, the paperwork and stuff, and to start getting everything. Like I have to sign my contract. I need to get all the paperwork from them so that I can go to the immigration office and like submit my documents, stuff like that. But I'm very curious to see how it's gonna go. Obviously, like I've known that I'm gonna work for them for a while. Like I already have my desk at the job. They gave me a computer that I can use at the job. So like I already know like where I will be, like what it's gonna be like, but I'm just very curious and like a little bit not anxious, but like how would you say that? Like I'm like apprehensive, I guess, at like how it's gonna go. I'm intrigued, but like a little bit stressed. Not like it's not really anxiety though. I'm just very like, especially because like I've been to the office and obviously I've worked with them before, but like I've never like consecutively gone 5 days in a row from like a specific time, 9 to 6 or whatever time that they give me. I'm not exactly sure on the time yet. Like I'm curious how it's gonna be like, working Monday to Friday, having Saturday, Sunday off, and then working Monday to Friday. And like this is gonna be my life now, we don't really have days off. We don't really have time off in Korea. And like I don't know. I'm very anticipation. I feel like anticipation could be a little bit of anxiety. So yes. Also just like, yeah. I'm waiting. I'm excited because like obviously I want to start work and I want to start obviously like earning an income. Right now I'm not getting paid, so I'm just kind of sitting here doing nothing. No money. But yeah, I'm kind of ready to start, but also just like got the jitters, you know what I mean? But what's the wallpaper gonna be for your work desktop? It's actually already a picture of TXT. I put it the first day. I want to say this is back like last May or something when they gave me the desk, because like obviously like I've known that I'm gonna work for this company for a long time, and I was supposed to work for them starting in the summer, but then obviously I had to do another semester of university. So I've had this desk and I've had this computer for a while. I already made it TXT. The first day where they were like, Ariel, here's your desk, like here's your computer, like you can decorate it however you want, like sign into whatever you need to. The first thing I did was make TXT my wallpaper. That was like my first thing that I did. But now that I have my own computer, like I have my own MacBook that my mom bought for me this summer, I might be using that at work instead just because I like Mac better. The one that they have for me is like a Windows, and I don't like Windows, so we'll see. Does my company do a lot of company dinners? Not really. Nobody in my company is like really into like 회식 or like the company dinners. Obviously, like yes, I'm sure that there will be some. Like I know before we went on tour, our CEO took all of like us out who were going on the tour and like bought us like some nice meat, and like we had like a nice good meal together. But like in terms of like going out and drinking, that's not really like what our company likes. So great for me because they know that I do not drink and I'm not going to drink, but no. Nothing crazy. On tour, there were a few company dinners. I just didn't go to any. I only went to like 2, I want to say, because literally like we would be working, from like 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. And then at 10 p.m. they'd be like, okay, let's go do a company dinner. I'd be like, there's no way I'm going to a company dinner right now. So they'd let me say no, which is very nice of them because I would not have survived the next day if I had to go sit at a dinner when I could be sleeping. So yeah, I'll say there's probably gonna be some, especially like after events and stuff. Like when we used to do a lot of like working for interviews and stuff, and I'm not sure in the future like what kind of work we're going to be doing. Like I don't know what contracts my company is under. Like I don't know what we're doing in the future. It's not up to me. But after we would do like interviews and stuff or like video call fan signs, we would go to company dinners. So I'm assuming something like that, but it's like mostly the special occasions. Like it's not like once a week, every Friday we go for company dinners. It's not like that. Which is quite nice because as much as I do love my company, I don't like company dinners because there's a lot of stress and you have to talk and then it's just like, ugh. Or for somebody like me who's very picky eater, company dinners are like the bane of my existence because I'm such a picky eater. And then everyone's like, Ariel, what do you want to eat? And I'm like, I don't know. And then at that point, you just don't even want to eat. You're like, I'm too stressed out. Like when we were abroad, oh, there were so many times where they'd be like, Ariel, what do you want to eat? And I'd be like, I don't know. It's just so stressful. Picky eater. Do you think that not drinking could be detrimental in the work environment in Korea? Sure, it could, but I could honestly care less. I could genuinely care less. I truthfully believe in my values more than I believe in working or having a job or having a career. Like if a company didn't want to hire me because I don't drink, I would very gladly move on to the next company. I would also very gladly go home. It's pretty serious to me that I do not drink and that I don't want to drink. So if that's what is making a company like not choose me, or like if that's what's preventing me from working somewhere, like boo-foo, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna just give up my values for something like that. I think that's a bit stupid. So could it be detrimental to me? Sure. Has it been detrimental this far? No, it hasn't. Nobody's cared. Obviously, like, people do ask and people do like offer alcohol, and like they do ask, but you know, it is 2025, so I think people usually get the hint that I'm not gonna do it, and then I don't care, I'm not gonna. And like I said, if that was a very big deal breaker for a company that as their employee I don't drink, I don't need to work for them. So yep. I'm pretty stern on that one. That one's a value that I cannot give into. I will not. So sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry at all, but I'm not gonna drink. Sorry. Well, I say sorry, but like, girl, I'm not sorry. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it. So, but yeah. Actually, I gave up soda for a while when I was on tour. That was pretty hard because I wanted to feel healthy. Like, I didn't feel healthy. I felt so like drained from all of the work and all of like the bad food we were eating. So I gave up soda. I'd only drink water for a bit. That was pretty crazy. But I did give up soda for a bit. Nowadays, well, not really, but you know, maybe I'll give up soda. Actually, I don't know. Nah. I did not give up caffeine, however. I could not have done that. I survived on coffee and vibes on tour, so I think for the next, if we were to go on tour again, like if there's another tour, there's none. That I know of. There's nothing that we're planning right now, but if like there was another tour, I would probably give up soda again. It's probably a good idea. Healthy aerial era? Well, no, because there's nothing about my lifestyle that is healthy. It's actually very unhealthy. I feel like I live a very unhealthy lifestyle. However, it was probably a good decision to give up soda on tour. Would I give up soda again on tour? Yes. Was it difficult? Yes. But I'd probably do it again. I'd also try and drink more water because, girl, like, I did not drink enough water. I didn't drink enough water last weekend either. Oh my god, you guys. If you go to a concert, like, please drink water for me. Like, damn. I should have drank, like, 7 liters more water than I did. I need to start drinking at least, like, one of these a day. Like, if I could drink one of these a day, that would be so good. I'm not gonna. But, like, if I could, that would be, like, my max goal. To drink one of these a day. We'll see. Maybe I should actually. Hey, we'll start this another day. I'm like, maybe tomorrow I'll start and like try to drink one a day. Girl, it's not gonna happen. I don't do anything. Like, if I'm not leaving, I guess. Well, if I'm working, maybe I could do it because I have like my water bottle that I would take to work, and I can like, maybe when I start work, maybe I'll go on my health grind when I start work. I doubt it, but maybe. I've been trying to. I have this like back brace. My posture is really bad. And it was something that my mom was like, Ariel, your posture sucks, when I went to America. And I was like, damn. But she's not wrong. And my father is a doctor. So he was like, Ariel, you need to get one of those things to fix your posture. And I was like, girl, there's no way. So I have a back brace now that I'm supposed to wear. I haven't really been wearing it, but I wore it one day. There was one time. I used to wear it when I was in the States. I used to wear it all the time when I was in the States. And then I went on tour and I didn't bring it because I was like, should have brought it on tour, but I didn't. But now that I'm back, I need to start wearing it, especially if I'm going to be sitting at a desk. I need to wear it for sure. Am I still thinking about moving apartments? Yes. It doesn't have to happen right now, but when my contract is up, I do need to figure it out if I'm gonna stay here or move. I obviously would love to be somewhere bigger. Like, I want a bigger space. I have way too much shit to have in this tiny little apartment. I would love to have 2 rooms. Like, it would be so nice to have like a room for my stuff and like a room to sleep in, to have like separate, like, this is where you eat, this is where you sleep. Like, I feel like that's really good, and like it helps bring like more of like a healthy pattern, especially because like literally like this room is everything. It's like where I cook, where I sleep, where I eat, where I do my work. So it's like there's not really like a good way to like divide that. But again, it's gonna depend on the commute to work. Obviously my work is very far from where I live, so if the commute is too bad, then I might decide to leave. Or if I'm like, no, I don't want to leave Seoul, then I might stay. I don't know. I really don't know. It's gonna depend on so many things that I don't want to think about right now. So I don't know. Wear it. I know. I will wear my brace more. I promise, guys. I will wear my brace more. I'm trying to fix my posture, especially because like my neck hurts all the time. So I'm attempting to fix my posture. But one step at a time. Also, oh my god, you guys, because I'm gonna turn 25 this year, I don't know about y'all, but like one thing my mom was like always super adamant about, don't ask me why, and don't ask me why, this is like the one thing I remember from my childhood, but she was always like, especially when we were like 11, 12, she was like, oh, when you're 25, you need to start wearing eye cream or else you're gonna get like me and have bad dark eye circles. And I was like, and it always felt so far away. So I was like, yeah, when I'm 25, I'll start wearing eye cream. Girl, I'm about to be 25 this year. So I bought eye cream. I know. But yeah, I've been wearing my eye cream now. I have seen no significant, like, change. However, I will continue to wear my eye cream. And maybe when I'm older, I will not have bad dark eye circles. I doubt it, but, you know. Will my parents still be supporting my expenses even though I'll have a full-time job? So obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but no. Once I start working and once I have my foot underneath me, they will obviously take a step back and stop providing any help at all. Obviously, that does not include like if there's an emergency or something like that. As of right now, they're still helping me because I do not have the job, and I obviously am waiting to get my visa, and like there's still so many paperwork and so much shit involved. I feel like it's really hard to talk about finances because not everybody is in the same financial position, and I never want to like have people assume that like I'm doing this all by myself and like I'm, you know, grinding so hard. Like, yes, of course I have my parents' support, and like I feel like if you guys know me, you know that I've always had my parents' support financially. Not with everything, but with a good amount of things, especially like living and like taxes. Like living, health insurance, phone bill, taxes, stuff like that. Like, yeah, my parents help with like food and my rent. In terms of concerts, that's where I have to pay for things myself, of course. And like anything that I want, like in terms of merch and stuff that I have to pay for myself. Moving forward, like I said, they're going to help me until I'm able to get my feet on the ground, but no, they won't help me any further than that. Just like they did for my siblings, so no. I just have to get my feet on the ground, and then they will be leaving me to the wind. Would there be any kind of extension if you aren't able to get your visa within this month? Yes, I can extend. I can get a searching for job visa, which is like a in-between visa kind of visa. As of right now, obviously that's not what I'm gonna do. My goal is just to apply for the visa and then just get accepted. But yes, there's other things I can do if my visa does not get accepted. Yes, there's things I can do. Yes. Will the company pay for my health insurance? Yes, that is something that Korean companies are legally obligated to do. So they will be paying for my health insurance. I do not have to pay anymore. Whoop whoop. But yes, they pay for the health insurance. Yep. I'm pretty sure they're legally obligated. If not, it's in the contract. I don't know. I searched up like basic rules, and that was they will be paying for my health insurance. Yes. Yes, I won't have to pay for my health insurance anymore by myself. As a student, you do get a really big discount on health insurance. So like, it's not like I pay a lot of money for health insurance, but they will be paying for it from now on. Well, I've been working 9 to 5, so I don't know the exact hours yet. I'm not sure. I have not signed my contract yet, and I have not looked over my contract yet. So once I see the exact contract, I can let you guys know. But as of right now, I don't know. It was kind of back and forth a little bit on the exact hours that I would be doing, because I heard a specific hour and then I heard a different one from a different person. So I have no idea right now. Like, oh, okay. I have an idea, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to say, and then obviously it could get changed at any point in time. So I have an idea of what it'll be, but like I said, I haven't signed my contract, so I don't know exactly. I just have the rough idea in my head of my contract and the hours. Since I'm an American citizen, would I be able to stay there? If I were to leave the country after the day my visa expires and come back into the country as an American citizen, legally, yes, I could stay here for 90 days without a visa. But I would have to fully leave the country and come back, which means I would have to literally get on a plane, go somewhere, and come back. So that is not ideal. I do not want to do that. Also, it'd be legal, yes, but I don't want to do it. I also don't want to leave the country. It seems like way too much effort. So, yes, technically, hypothetically, it is not illegal. And have people done it? Yes, people have done it. But for me personally, I am okay. I would rather just get my visa sorted. If worse comes to worse, and I have to leave the country, sure. But that's not really what we're trying to do. But you have to leave. Like, I can't just go to the airport or anything. I have to get on a plane, go somewhere else, and then come back. So yes. It's possible. Guys, every time I sit and do a live stream, I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream, but my nose gets so runny. And because my nose is already runny, it's crazy. Like, this is crazy right now. Whew. I also started using this, like, guys, I know, I'm in my skincare era. I know, I hate skincare. But I found they were doing an Olive Young sale, so I wanted to obviously buy eye cream, of course, because my mom told me I need to buy eye cream. And then I found this, like oil stuff to, like, get your makeup off, because I was like, oh, maybe that'd be cheaper than, like, makeup wipes. I don't really like it thus far, but it's supposed to remove blackheads, and I actually do have some blackheads on my nose, and I think it actually has helped a lot, because they were really, really, really prominent. I mean, like, they're not, like, gone. But, like, guys, I'm in my skincare journey. I did get a pimple, though, from the skincare, so I don't know. Or maybe it was from stress. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe I'm gonna have flawless skin by the end of this. My skin's gonna be so flawless. There's not really much bad things about my skin. But just wait, you guys. Just wait. I've been using it. And then it also came with, like, a face wash, so I've been washing my face. I know. Have I just displayed my signed PCs? Yes, I put them all in, like, top loaders, and then I put them around my shelves. I actually, for you guys who don't know, I did unfortunately miss day one Subin signed PC. He did not sign my PC. He ran away. And it made me very sad. And I did end up giving one of my signed Yeonjun to one of my friends who... Her friend was originally supposed to get her a signed Yeonjun, and then her friend failed. And because I got 2 signed Yeonjun, I offered to give it to her because she did not have meet and greet. And yeah, so I gave one of my signed Yeonjun to one of my friends. I did not get a signed Subi for day 1. So I have 2 Beomgyu, 2 Taeyeon, 2 Kai, 1 Yeonjun, 1 Subi. And they are all in little top loaders displayed all over my shelves. Do I have plans for today? My plans include doing laundry, cleaning, watching Law & Order. I've been watching Law & Order SVU because, oh my god, when I was in France, I saw on Netflix that they had it on the French Netflix, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. I've been wanting to watch it because I don't know about y'all, but every time I'm on TikTok, I get the Law & Order SVU TikToks, and then I'm watching it for hours. So I was like, oh my god, I want to watch it. And I really do love, like, true crime. I love, like, crime shows. One of my favorite shows is Criminal Minds, so I wanted to watch it. Obviously, it's a little bit different than Criminal Minds, but tomato. And then, obviously, I came back from France, and I couldn't watch it, and I was so depressed, because I was like, no. But then my friend gave me her VPN. Thank you, friend. And now I've been watching it. So I'm on season, like, 12, 13, 12. I don't know. However many seasons there are on the French Netflix, I'm watching Law & Order, and I've been watching it every morning. I watch it while I clean. I watch it while I sit here. I probably will put it on and edit. So today is my watching Law and Order, cleaning, washing my clothes, editing day. What else do I have to do? That's about it. But no, I'm not doing anything. I'm staying in because you know what? I don't have any need to go outside. I love Law. Yeah, it's not available in Korean Netflix. So when I saw it available on French Netflix, I was like, wait a second. That's crazy. And then obviously when I came back to Korea, it was unavailable again, which is so sad, but we got it back. I'll probably be going through all the VPNs and seeing what other countries has it because I want to keep watching once I finished all of the episodes. Also, in French Netflix, it skips like a couple seasons. Like it skips a couple seasons, which is crazy. So like there's a few seasons that I have no idea what the hell happened. I'm just like kind of like guessing at this point. So I would love to actually watch it in order one day, but that's all right. What's somewhere in Korea you want to go and haven't yet? Also, I missed your life. Oh my god, bestie, I've missed y'all. I know. I have not been yapping in a while, and it's just so sad. And like, I just need to start yapping more. Like, guys, we need to be back on my bullshit of yapping. Somewhere in Korea I haven't gone, but I want to go to. I feel like I haven't really explored outside of Seoul a lot. Like, there's a lot of really beautiful places that I've seen. Like, obviously, guys, I'm gonna keep saying it, and I've been saying it since I freaking got here 4 years ago. Nami Island. I've still not go to Nami Island. It's been 4 years, Ariel. You need to go. I would love to go to Nami Island. You know, at this point, I just need to go because I keep saying that I want to go. But I also feel like there's some really, really beautiful places that I've just never been because I don't really travel a lot in Korea. I don't know. I feel like it'd be fun this year to do some kind of staycation somewhere, like staycation, but like somewhere in Korea. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of places I want to go. But I'm not sure what the whole plan for this year is. This year, we haven't planned any kind of trip so far. Like, we aren't going to go to Japan to see TXT, which is so upsetting because a lot of the Japan dates were on terrible times and like they're around midterms and finals in Korea, I guess. Was it midterm? Maybe it was finals. Anyways, Katya said she couldn't go, and then I didn't book a ticket, even though I probably should have. Anyways, I don't have anything planned this year for travel, except if, obviously, I go on a business trip, which I don't know any business trips right now. But in terms of, like, time off, I don't really have a lot of time off because of work, so I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. You should go somewhere for your birthday? Yeah, I probably should. But am I gonna? I don't know. Unknown. I don't even know when my birthday is this year, so I'd have to figure out if it's, like, a weekday or a weekend or something. I don't know. Now that I have a job, everything's getting a little more complicated. Also, like I said, if they tell me I need to go on tour or, like, I need to go abroad, I just kind of go abroad. Like, you gotta pack a suitcase and go. What's your favorite concert you've been to? I don't know. I've been to a lot of concerts. TXT, something. Every time, guys, every time I see them in Japan, it's so magical. I don't know. Their concerts in Japan are so good. I don't know. I want to say, like, Sweet Mirage was so good in Japan. Like, Sweet Mirage in Japan was, like, so magical. I could cry about it. It was so good. Ring into Hitori no Yoru, like, that was when they did Ito, that was, you know what? I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was day 2. I feel like it was day 2 in Japan. Because I think they did Hydrate. I don't remember. Anyways, regardless. Something TXT. I would say their Japan shows are always, like, higher on the list. Like, I love their Japan shows. But I don't know. Probably something that I've seen with my friends. I feel like concerts are more fun for me personally when I'm with other people and when I can, like, enjoy it to my fullest with other people. So, I don't know exactly which one, but yeah. Sweet Mirage in Japan was crazy, though. I'm going to my first K-pop concert in May. Any advice? Any advice? Have fun. I have no idea. I have no idea. Advice? What kind of advice should I give? Stay hydrated. Bring a portable charger. Charge your phone. Enjoy yourself. Live in the moment. I don't know. I'm terrible at giving advice. I feel like, I don't know. Coming to Korea fall 2026. Do you have any recommendations of less popular things I need to do? Less popular? I have no idea. Less popular? What's less popular? I don't go anywhere. Come back to me. I'll think about it. I don't know. Less popular? What the hell is less popular? I mean, I would definitely suggest, like, going to the river and having, like, a picnic or, like, just, like, sitting at the river. So healing. I love going to the river. I love sitting and having picnics. I love just taking in the sights. Less popular. Guys, what do I do here? I don't know. I feel like I've become so accustomed to just, like, this being my home that, like, whenever anybody asks me for a recommendation, I'm like, I have no idea. I kind of just do the things that I do. Like, yesterday was the first day in a while I've been really spontaneous. And, like, by being spontaneous, I went to somewhere I've already been. But I went to a restaurant I've never been to, which is pretty crazy. And then Katya and I were like, you know what? We should go see a movie. And we saw a movie. That was me being spontaneous. Like, that's the energy of spontaneity that I can give. Like, I'm not a very spontaneous person. I'm very much a creature of habit. I like to do the same things. I like to go to the same places. I don't really do much out of my normal things. Tourist places that might not be talked enough about. Come back to me. I have no idea. I feel like I go to the same, like, shopping places. I go to the same food places. I go to the same places to hang out. Or people come to my house. These days, like, I've done a lot of, like, what is that called? Hosting at my house. Like, after the concert for TXT, like, my friends would just come here and we just, like, sit and watch TV. Like, we watched To Do for a full day. Katya and I were watching Barbie princess movies the other day because they added them all to YouTube, so we were watching Barbie princess movies. I don't know. Like, what do I do? Like, that's such a great question. I feel like because tour finished and then it was, like, right into TXT weekend and now we're finally getting back to my life, can I let you know in, like, a couple months? Because, like, I feel like I'm finally getting back into a routine. Whereas, like, guys, I was away from Korea for 41 days. Like, that's a really long time. I don't remember anything that happened before then. Like, I don't know. And then obviously, like, during the concert for TXT, I was away in Incheon. Like, we stayed in a hotel for four nights. Like, we weren't even in Seoul. Like, I wasn't at home the entire time of the concert. So I don't know. And I got sick. So, like, being sick on top of all of that, like, I don't remember. Can you give me, like, 2 business months to, like, figure out what I like to do, and then I'll come back to you? Because as of right now, I don't remember my own hobbies. Like, I have no hobbies. Well, outside of K-pop, I don't really have many things I really enjoy doing. Except for, like, karaoke. But, like, karaoke's, like, I don't know. I still like to sing, guys. I don't know. You've hit me in a bad space, because now I don't know what I like to do, and now I'm, like, kind of like, oh, maybe I have no interests. I'll ask later. Thank you, bestie. Thank you so much, because I have no idea. Like, I have actually no idea what I like to do. I mean, I like to watch crime shows. But that doesn't involve leaving my house. Like I said, I'm a very big homebody. It's crazy that, like, you know, like, I mean, I live in this amazing, amazing place, but, like, I'm still a homebody. But also, you can't do anything about it. Like, I'm just a homebody. What can I say? I still like going out. I still go out. There's just days where I don't want to. Like today. I don't wanna. Also, it helps that Katya is busy, so, like, I'm not the kind of person that'll do things by myself either. I mean, I can. I'll do things by myself, but it's just, like, to an extent. I don't know. Guys, it doesn't make sense. Guys, I can try and explain to you, like, the psychology of my own brain, but, like, it doesn't make sense. Is it difficult to search for apartments there? How do you usually find one to rent? So, there's something called a 부동산? It's like a real estate agent, and they have them all around. And what I did to find this one is I went to one in the area. I told them my budget, and I told them, like, I need to leave my apartment by this time. This is my budget. blah 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 blah, and then they showed me this place, and they were like, what about this one? It's a little bit above your budget, but you want to see? And I was like, yeah, sure, what the hell. And then we negotiated it, and I basically put the money down that day. Like I had to put down like a deposit of like 400,000 won, so like maybe like $300 US or something. I put the deposit down, and then I told them when I was going to be moving, what day I'd be bringing my stuff, blah blah blah, and then that was it. It usually depends. Like I went to a few 부동산s in like the area where I used to live, and they showed me some apartments, but none of them were like anything that I would want to live in. Like they kind of just looked a little bit gross. And as you may or may not know, in my last apartment, which was a very triggering place, there was some fun critters there that I never want to see again. So that was my biggest like thing, was like getting away from the bugs. So when I looked at new apartments, like the thing that I was looking for was like any kind of sign of creatures living in the apartment. And in the place that I looked at before, like there was a lot, whereas this building is like really new, and like this apartment was more expensive, but it was newer. I'm on a higher floor, so there was like less risk of creatures living in my apartment. So that's why I ultimately decided to go with this one. I didn't look for that long. Like I would say I only looked around apartments for maybe like a week or so. But I was also on a very big time crunch. Like by the time I had started looking for apartments, I only had a month to move. So yeah, that's what I'll say. I did it all by myself. Like I didn't have any help. Like I just went by myself and started looking by myself. That's why it's really hard for me to talk about it, because like obviously like without my language skills I would not have been able to do it. Nobody spoke English. Nobody even spoke like the tiniest bit. Like I had to do everything in Korean, everything by myself. All of the what is that called? What's that called? The speaking in English. All the what is that called? I don't know what I'm trying to say, but y'all probably understand. It's crazy you've been in Korea for 4 years. Still remember watching your lives from before. I know, crazy, right? Guys, like literally so crazy. It's been 4 whole years since I was in quarantine. Ugh. I don't even remember like my life before Korea. I mean, like, of course I do, but like, I feel like I've been living in Korea for so long that it's like, it's become part of me. Like, I can never, I'll never be able to wash away like this part of my life. Like 4 years is such a long time. Crazy. I remember I used to live in a Goshiwon. How was that experience? Horrible. I did not like the Goshiwon personally. It was too small, smelled bad. It smelled like smoke. Obviously, like there's good Goshiwons, I suppose. My specific Goshiwon was so bad that like you could hear everything of the rooms around you. Like the person that lived in the room next to me was somebody who went to my school, and like every time he would flip a page while he was studying, I could like hear the flip of the page. And for me personally, like at that time I was really into filming. I filmed reactions, I filmed unboxings. You guys know, like I used to film a lot back then, whereas obviously I don't film that much anymore. And like I needed privacy. Like I felt so stressed all the time that like there was too many people around me, that I would be annoying people filming and like doing my boxings, doing my filming. Again, it was just so small. Obviously, it is possible to live there. Like, I did live there for 3 months. So, like, it is possible to live there. And a good thing about the Goshiwon, which is something, like, I will say some positives. Like, of course, like, it was a safe place to live. I had my own bathroom. I obviously had my own private space. And another good thing is that because it was so small, I did force myself to go out more. Like, I was forced to not stay inside. I went out. I did a lot more things. I ate outside every day. Like I met new people. Like there was some positives to living in the Goshiwon. Just for me personally, it was not going to be a long-term thing. Like I don't think I would have survived more than 3 months. I'm honestly surprised I survived 3 months, because it was super tiny. Again, the privacy issue was very big for me, just because at that time I really did enjoy filming, and YouTube was a lot more my job back then. Like I was making a decent amount of money back then, to the point where I really did need to film all the time in order to keep my, view count and money incoming. So yeah, my biggest thing when moving was really the privacy and like having just like space to myself and space to film, which obviously did not happen in the best way, because then I moved into my first apartment, which was hell, but la. We live and we learn, and now I'm here. And, I still get noise complaints here, but less than I probably would have in the Goshiwon. But the Goshiwon, like I said, it was not a kind of long-term thing for me. I don't think I would have survived more than 3 months. they had a communal kitchen, but like I never used it. They had communal laundry, but like it was so stressful to do my laundry because you had to watch it all the time. You couldn't just like leave it there and like go do something else. Like you'd have to like physically, you know. Anyways, yeah. I don't know how I did it. I don't really remember much, but like I said, there were still some good things about the Goshi one. Like there was still some positives. But unfortunately, not unfortunately, I just decided to move. And then I got my bad apartment, which honestly I feel like I should talk about that experience one day, because like I never fully talked about how I got that apartment. And like guys, some of the stuff that's happened to me in Korea honestly should be in a movie, because like what the hell, like what the, like literally what the hell. I think back to it and I'm like, what was going on back then? Like, you guys will never know that I was actually gaslit into into getting that apartment. I had no intention of getting that apartment, but I was forced into it by this person who will not be named. So, yeah. I don't think I ever said that out loud, that like I was literally gaslit for like a year by this person. I would say manipulated, but anyways, tomato, tomato. So that's something. Do you have any plans to do something with your hair? So as of right now, no. I want my hair to be healthy. I want it to grow. As of right now, we can all take a little sneak peek at the condition. This is how much has grown since I cut it. This is how much was my roots when I dyed it. And this is obviously all the bleached hair. So it's a little bit cray-cray. I was looking into getting extensions, but I just feel like with the, like how my hair is, I'd rather just like let it survive. I don't know. I'm still debating the extensions. I found a couple of places that I was thinking about like looking into, and it's quite expensive, but obviously like for a long period of time it'd be nice. I'm not gonna be dyeing it because as much as I want to dye it and as much as it's killing me to not dye it, I think I need to let it just like grow and like let it do its own thing and just kind of get healthy. As of right now, as you guys can see, it's still super short in some places. Like it's still very dead. I kind of want to do one of those like scalp analysis things and see like how my scalp is doing and like maybe get like a treatment or something on my hair. But other than that, I'm not going to do anything. Did I use clip-ins for TXT? Yes. So I bought clip-in extensions and I used them for TXT. They worked really well. The only thing is they were very heavy, and like the day after or like that night, I could just feel my head, because I had them all like here and I had it in bubble braids. So my hair was really long and it looked really pretty, but I could just feel like the weight of it on my head, and I just knew that it's not something I can do all the time. Plus I don't want to, like I said, damage my hair. I will use the clip-ins for like a special occasion, or like if I want to look really cute one day and I'm like, la la la, so use the clip-ins. But it's also a pain in the ass to put them in and a pain in the ass to take them out, because like Katya literally had to like obviously section my hair. I can't do it myself. I can't see the back of my head. But as of right now, I'm not gonna do anything to my hair. I'm just gonna leave it because she needs to get back to life, and this is the only way that's gonna happen. I do like use like specific conditioner and shampoo, and I use treatments, and I like leave like hair masks on, and I've been looking into getting like hair oil for like the scalp to like help your scalp grow. The thing is, my hair does grow quite fast. Like all of this has been since October, so like my hair does grow pretty fast, and like surprisingly my hair is still pretty healthy. It's not falling off in chunks anymore, which is really nice. Like after I dyed it brown, maybe like a month or two after, like it stopped really falling out bad. When it was blonde, like it was falling out in like really big chunks. But other than that, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do anything. Would I go to a salon? I mean, I would consider it, but it's just like, it's just very expensive, as you guys know. Like hair salons, hair treatment, all that stuff is really expensive. So for right now, like just doing my little at home is what we're gonna do, especially because I'm very much broke after the TXT concerts. So for right now, that's all we got. But no, I'm not gonna dye it. I'm not gonna change the color. It's just gonna be like this for a while. I would love to get to the point where I can just like grow out all my natural hair and then maybe like do highlights on my natural hair. Like that would be so perfect, but obviously that's gonna take years, so I'm just waiting for all of the blonde to be long enough that I can cut it off, because I just need my natural hair to just save me. But that is not to say that I will never be blonde again or that I will never dye my hair again, because you know what? I'm only 24. I can see myself dyeing my hair in the future, to be honest. I can see myself dyeing my hair again. I'm too young. I'm too young to say no. And like, honestly, I do love myself with blonde hair. I look back at the pictures and I get kind of sad. I get FOMO of like myself, because I'm like, wow, I was so beautiful as a blonde. But here we are, and I have brown hair. Not that my brown hair is bad, but I do love my blonde hair. And I love the colored hair too. Is there anywhere else in Asia you want to visit? Of course, I'd love to go to many different places. Specifically, like, there's not a place that I'm like, oh my god, I have to go there. But like, if I had the opportunity to go somewhere, I would love to visit more. Right now, like, because obviously, like, I'm starting my job and I want to like get into the routine of like working and like getting to the routine of like, okay, like, this is my new life. Like, I'm no longer going to school. I'm gonna go to work, and I am done with school now for the rest of my life. Like, I want to get through that adjustment phase of like, okay, this is what we're doing now. Like, now my life is no longer revolved around school. It's revolving around work, and like, I'm getting older, and I want to really adjust, I guess, to that before I like think about like other things, I guess. So like, yeah, of course there's places I want to go, and like, obviously, like I said, with work trips and like that kind of stuff, like if they're like, hey, you need to go here, I'm going, like, girl, put me on a plane. But right now, like, in terms of traveling, like, I'm not really thinking of that in this very second. However, like, if let's just say they drop more tickets for TXT in Tokyo and I book the ticket, like, don't look at me, okay? Like, don't look at me. It wasn't me, it was somebody else. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's things like that where, like, obviously I've been to Tokyo, I've been to Japan, but like, I can't help myself. So that's my answer. I don't think that was a good answer, but that's my answer. Blonde is really your color. I want to be blonde again. Guys, how can I just sit here as a brunette? Actually, it's not really, I mean, it's pretty brunette, but like, my hair is, anyways, how can I sit here as a brunette? I feel fake. I feel like I'm lying to all of you, and I'm lying to myself. This isn't me. This isn't the real me. I have short hair and I'm brunette. Like, girl, if you had asked me 2020, 2021, like, would I ever cut my hair or dye my hair brown? I'm sure I have it on film of me saying, nope. I'm sure I have myself caught in 4K being like, nope, I would never cut my hair. I would never dye my hair. Girl, look at you now. You're balding. You're balding, Ariel. You did this to yourself. It's alright. What's some of your favorite non-album merch from TXT? Prude Batu. Where is my Prude Batu merch? I need more non-album merch. Well, Prude Batu, of course. I love the deco kits. I love a good deco kit. I think they're fun. I would never use it, but I think they're fun. I love all of like my accessories, like my bags and my clothes. Like, oh my god, the clothes from the recent concert is amazing, and I love the cardigan so much, and I love the hoodie. I also bought the t-shirt. Haven't tried it on yet, but I feel like it's gonna be a slay. My blankets, like, they have a lot of like pretty useful merch. Like, I just have everything. Well, I go to Weaver's Con this year. Obviously, if TXT are there, I will be there. If they're not there, I will not be there. End of discussion. Weaver's Con last year was so stressful, but yeah, I'd go, even though it's in the worst place in the world, Inspire Arena. Other non-album merch that I like the useful merch. Like, I love anything very useful. Like, I bought the little pouchy from the tour merch, and I've been using it as my wallet. Like, that's so useful. Anything that's useful. I don't know. I love things that I can use in my daily life, but it's actually merch. AKA, give me more Prude Batu merch now. I will buy it. The $3 to my name and I will buy it right now. Yeah, I love useful things. I have a lot of bags. I've been realizing, like, I've been doing some, like, self-discovery. I have a lot of TXT bags, and I have a lot of TXT clothing items, which is why I bought the clothing rack, because I have so many TXT shirts. It's actually insane. TXT sweatshirts, I have so many, and I didn't even know I had that many. It's crazy, guys. But, you know, I regret nothing. I don't. What else do I have that's, like, merchy bit that's, like, useful? Guys, what is useful that I have this merch? I don't know. I'll come back to, I'll come back. I'll think of something. I mean, the pouchies. The pouches are also really useful. Like, the little pouches that they have. Bags, clothes. Prubatu is just fun. And, like, I just love them. And, like, I need more Yongmong stuff now. I love the key. This is not useful, but I love keychains. I have an addiction to keychains, I think. I keep buying keychains, and it's like, actually, Ariel, stop. You need help. But I can't stop because I love them. And I want to display my keychains more because I have so many freaking keychains, you guys. But I have nowhere to put them. That's why if I move, or when I move, if I move, I would love to get something to display all my keychains. Because, like, wow. Do I have a favorite photo card? I would probably say, like, I have a lot of favorite photo cards, but a specific favorite photo card in this moment. What's my favorite photo card right now? That's such a good question. I don't know. What's my favorite photo card that I own in this very moment? You know what? What the hell? Oh, let's see. My favorite photo card in this very moment. We'll just go through non-album from this era, because if we try to do anything else, I don't know. We'll do non-album from Sanctuary. Girl, that's a good one. Girl, that's also a good one. Guys, there's too many. Wait. Ugh, girl. I love this card. I love you. I love you. That's a really good one. Wait. Okay, I have a few. Give me a minute. I picked three. Right now, my favorite non-album from Sanctuary. First of all, this one. Are you kidding me? Like, are you actually joking? This was from Aidu's Tage. I think this is a Chinese store. Regardless, absolutely amazing. Perfect. Give me 100. This one is the Power Station Lucky Draw. Absolutely incredible. Never been done before. Flawless. It actually took me way too long to find this. Third one. This one is also from a Chinese store. Incredible. Absolutely amazing. This is from Counting Stars. Just like divine. Like, honestly, exactly. Give me 100. These ones are beautiful and perfect, and I love them. So that's what I'll say right now. Just from a very short little trip down my binder. That's what I can tell you. I've gotten a lot of new Subi cards recently because, obviously, I don't have a life, so my life includes buying Subin photo cards. Yeah, impeccable. Like, amazing, actually. Oh my god, guys, wait a minute. Yeah. This one from the Deco Kit is absolutely one of his best cards in the entire world. Look at it. Do you see that? Guys, like, are you kidding me? Incredible. Give me 50. Like, actually. Yeah, he just has good photo cards. Like, guys, he really puts great work in. Like, truly, I know I've been collecting him for many years. Honestly, I've been collecting Subin for almost 4 years, which is kind of crazy to think about because, like, girl, get a life. Anyways. Yeah, guys, he's putting great work. I love the hustle. You know what? He'll keep putting out good photo cards, and I'm going to keep buying them. Because you know what? Why the hell not? But yeah, I've been working on his collection for Sanctuary, but I've kind of given up on a lot of the non-selfie cards because I just don't care. There's so many cards, and when they're not a selfie and they're like 50,000 won, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't want to spend $50 on a non-selfie. So I kind of gave up a little bit on that, but I have a good amount. I have like, what, four 9 pockets full, so I mean, that's not bad. Oh no, 5 9 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 9 pockets full, so I have a lot of Subi photo cards from this era. It's not like I have none, and I still have a few coming in the mail, so I have a good amount. Hi Ariel, hope you're doing well. Hi bestie, hope you're doing well too. I'm doing all right. But yeah, I need to go on Mercari Japan and like look for some things because I need to do some soul searching, aka shopping for photo cards. But yeah, the Subi binder is getting pretty full. I think next comeback I'm gonna have to get him a separate binder for like non-album I mean, for like album benefits and then like non-album, or like maybe album and Japanese album and then for other stuff, because this is a 3-inch binder, but she's very full. So Subi will need his own binder. Subi will need another binder soon, but what he deserves. And I will continue to buy photo cards. But as of right now, there's like not much like on Pokemarket. Like there's a few cards on Pokemarket I could buy, but they're just too expensive. Like I really have almost everything, guys. It's getting to the point where it's like I need help. But it's okay. I love what I do. I love collecting photo cards. So yeah. What's my rarest card? Maybe my signed photo card that he signed for me. The one that he signed right in front of me while he held my hand. No, my rarest card? I don't really have many like really rare cards because they're too expensive. Subin's way too expensive. Like, I'm not spending that kind of money. Like, I have a card that he signed that was like in like a special thing that only like, was it like 1 person, 2 people got or whatever. I have that one, but it's like still not that rare. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, it was really expensive, but rare. What about the one he signed for me? I don't know. Rare. What's a rare Subi card that I have? I don't know. I have to actually like think about it way too hard. And I don't think my brain can't comprehend things right now. The rarest Subi card I have. Maybe one of his Blue Hour Lucky Draws, but still, they're not very rare. I mean, the thing is, they're not rare, they're just expensive. Like, it's not rare, it's just expensive. I would have to think way too hard for that one. Apologies. Anyways, guys, I've almost been live for 90 minutes. I do need to go because I need to get up and stretch my legs. My leg is falling asleep. And I also need to start my laundry. I have loved chatting with you guys. Hopefully I'll be able to chat with you guys every Saturday now. So get excited for weekly Saturday live streams. And get excited for new content hopefully soon. Like I said, I'm working on a Dunjack Diaries video. So if you guys don't already... If you guys aren't already subscribed to Dunjack Diaries, please subscribe. And we'll get in that video for you guys really soon. And then, like I said, I'm going to be working on some short content, and then I will get back to posting videos as soon as I can. So get excited. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being so patient with me and like waiting for me and like supporting me, because like goodness gracious, I know I have been so inactive and I do apologize for that. Life has been crazy, but hopefully I'll have the update video for you guys as soon as possible, and then I'll be able to start making content from there. But yeah, get excited for at least the weekly live streams for right now, because that's something I can control and I can do. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye everyone. Have a lovely morning, evening, or afternoon.